All right, welcome back in. It is the Andre Duke Show with Carter Smith. We are just now getting going. Um, Sorry for being a little late. Um, it happens sometimes, but we got typical Saturday. We got the games going. The Gators up 10-0 on Texas. That is kind of where we're at. Um, but yeah, uh that's what it is. In Vanderbilt in Vandy in Alabama territory, this is not shaping up. Ooh, we'll see if Vandy gets it done or not. That'll be interesting if they end up pulling this off 2 straight years against Alabama. Third and 10. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So we'll get this squared away. All right, 3rd and 10. What do you got, Diego Pavia? What do you got, Diego? Also, it helps if you hit that like and subscribe button. Helps us grow this thing. Helps kick us up in the algorithm. Ooh, was he down? I don't know. That might be the momentum changer right there. Pavia fumbles. Diego fumbles, and it is. Yeah, I don't know. I think that might be a fumble. I think we got a fumble there. It'll be very interesting if it's not. But that's kind of what we're doing here. Lagway, 5 of 8, 54 yards. Ugh. So we'll see. Commercial review. I don't know. I think we might have a fumble. This is a. Mm. Right. Here we go. So Alabama gets it back. that's the one thing if Alabama just does it, it'll be fine. Is just run the football. Ricky Seal James. No, I don't think Vandy should be taken lightly. I think the biggest thing is that they're going to be tough on offense with Pavia leading them at quarterback. I think a lot of people want to do the Vandy is soft and cuddly. I think they're anything but. So I think Alabama definitely needs points. And Florida coughs it up. Imagine that. Huh. Just that's the end of the first quarter. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, we typically take a break at halftime. Um, just got a little bit of a late start today. Uh, and then we're gonna do the 7:30 game as well, the big night game. Mm. But yeah, appreciate all 25 of you in here. Penn State losing right now to UCLA. That is fascinating. Vandy trying to control the clock and very good at it. Bama needs to score every time they get the ball. Yes. I agree with you, Ricky. What was that, Marcus Freeman? Huh. 911 Nashville. Oh, that kid took a big hit. Mm. UCLA up 10 on Penn State. That's interesting. All right. We are back. Texas trying to punch it in against Florida. Ty Simpson ready to go. I think if I'm Bama, I just try to run this thing as much as I can. That's their best bet, to be honest. All right, here comes Alabama. Oh, stopped in the backfield. Looking at 3rd and 4, maybe. Looking at 3rd and 4. Texas is on the board. They're down by a field goal to Florida. Ooh. That's a backbreaker. Here we go. Gotta get it off. Ty Simpson making the right read there. All right. Ty Simpson checking the play. Check to a run there. Interesting. Interesting on that. Oh, his dad's the head coach at UT Martin, eh? Here we go. Alabama burns a timeout. I guess we'll see. Boise State in a they're only down 6-0 to Notre Dame. I find it fascinating. Another commercial. All right, we'll have to see what is going on out there in the wide world of college football. Wouldn't that be something if UCLA pulls off the upset and then within a matter of like 4 weeks Penn State's eliminated from the playoffs? It is a big and full throat crowd down there at Ben Hill Griffith Stadium. Huh. Yeah, ever since Angeli got hurt, it has been rough for the Qs. Yeah, you can tell that Syracuse just needs a quarterback. And we are back at Bryant Denny. All right, here comes. Oh, yeah, I'm not a big fan of running the quarterback. Also, whenever this thing goes to halftime, we will take a break and then we'll be back open. Ooh. So what's the board gonna do? Are they gonna kick a field goal here? I would assume so. Mm. No, he's going for it. I'm assuming. Vandy called timeout and wanted to talk about it. Mm, the one thing I will say is that for the brief time that I've been watching UCLA and Penn State, they look better. Offensively, at least. Huh. Dun, 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 dun. Commercial breaks. All right. Oh no. Boise State is an extra point away from being up on Notre Dame. All right, here we go. 4th and 7. Ooh. And Alabama picks it up. Nobody had the tight end underneath. Ooh. What is the score in that one? UCLA up now 3 scores on Penn State. All right. What a play by Ty Simpson. What a play by Alabama. Alabama knots it up. So we are 7 up with 9 minutes left in the first or the second quarter, I mean. Mm-hmm. Ty Simpson just rolls over. Bang. Yeah, that was a pretty simple pitch and catch. All right. So Vandy gonna get it back. Florida and Lagway. They are up. Looks like they're gonna go up 17-7 on Texas. Oh boy. The Arch haters will be out. All right, here we go. Pavia. Can you answer? Notre Dame wearing green as well. Wearing green. Nothing doing on that one. All right, here comes. Yeah, I think Penn State is going to. I wouldn't be shocked if they don't leave Kotelnicki on the tarmac. Third and 9 coming up for Pavia and company. Excuse me. Third and 9. What you got, Diego? So Alabama forces Vanderbilt to go 3 and out, and the Alabama sideline erupts. Wow. Can definitely tell Saban is gone. Fair catch on the punt. Here we go. Oh. Oh, Arch hit as he throws. Had a guy wide open too. Overthrown it. Yikes, Drew Hour looks like hammered dog shit. Not gonna lie on that one. Cubs getting that work by Milwaukee. Oh, wow. Florida gets a safety. Oh, geez. Was it a block kick? All right, they're showing the replay. Yep. They are geeked in Gainesville. Alabama Vandy at halftime. If you can do us a big favor, hit the like and subscribe button. That helps a ton. As well as you watching as well. But appreciate everybody. But yeah, that's all right. We are back. It is a packed house at Bryant Denny today. Oh no. That is not the way to start the drive, Mr. Simpson. So Vandy picks up a sack. What do you got? Yeah, Alabama just really just needs to run it twice and punt it away and just start over on this deal. Also, the Gators back with it. Texas really needs to stop because if Florida goes down and scores, it is bad news. Bears. Also, Penn State. Oh, wow. Alabama 3 and out. Florida called for holding. And it takes a Vanderbilt bounce. There goes that man, Jeremiah Love, in the end zone for Notre Dame. Oh, Franklin's got to go for this. Huh. All right, Pavia back with it. And Vandy with a short field. Wow, Syracuse doing something finally. Pavia with the run. Here we go. I'm not going to say this is the game, but this is um, a big play for. Oh, no. It doesn't matter. They didn't get it. Ugh. Not going well in the City of Angels for Penn State. First down, Vanderbilt. Ooh, wee. Eli Sowers just laid out somebody on the Alabama sideline. That's a catch. That is a catch. I was about to say, are they reviewing that? Mm. Ooh. I think that is the backup official. But he did that. That official hit it like when Sowers came. He hit him full steam a go. Hopefully that guy's all right. You never want to see anybody on the sidelines that's either team want to. You never want to see any of those people get hurt. He had a guy run into him with full gear on, and I think when stuff like that happens, I think people don't realize how big and strong these guys are. Uh, yeah, having a guy hit you in full gear and especially if you're not paying attention and you're not inspecting it, it's gonna hurt. So Florida, putting a neck brace on the fella. Wow. clearing the way for the cart. Yeah, they are going to cart the guy off. Mm. Just looking at some stuff here, folks. Mm. He must be one of the chain gang. Yeah, we got. If you're Penn State, we've got major problems, Houston. Pavia gets rid of it. Alabama smothers that. All right, here we go. Also, if you're watching on Twitter, come on over to the YouTube side of things and hit the like and subscribe button. That helps us. Oh, Pavia almost tried to hit him with a back shoulder. Alabama snuffs it out. Oh, Notre Dame interception. Is that going to be a house call? Flag on the play. Oh, wow. And he gets the first down. That was a hell of a play. That inside flip. There goes that man, Diego. You can't let that guy get outside the pocket. You just can't do it. Oh. All right. Texas. Ugh. Mm. All right, how's everybody feeling about this? I think that's the right one. All right. Virginia and Louisville in a dogfight. Mm. All right. What do you got? What do you got, Alabama? That's not good. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 1. Mm. All right. Ooh, Pavia first down. First and goal. Uh-oh, what does Vandy have up their sleeve on this one? No, shovel pass, touchdown, Vanderbilt. Huh. If Diego Pavia wins this game, is he the front runner to win the Heisman? Is the question du jour. Mm. UCLA up 20 on Penn State at halftime. They were. Here we go. Wake Forest wearing the gold helmets. Here we go. Can Bama put something on the board before the half? Uh-oh, Ty Simpson sacked. $38-10. All right, Cade Klubnik, 4 touchdown passes today. No, that's not good. Can't let Ryan Williams get out there. What's the flag? The problem here is Alabama has no timeouts left. Targeting. Oh, wow. I think that's just a football play. But he goes to spin, so the guy lower. This targeting shit, the NCAA needs to get this figured out. He doesn't even hit him in the head. This stops the game. This. He hit him with the shoulder. And he hits him with the side of his helmet. Because the defender went to brace for contact. No foul for targeting. I don't know why the hell you would look at that. To begin with. Whatever. I just half the time anymore with this shit, I can't keep it straight. Oh yeah, I forgot Ohio State has a night game tonight. Oh, this is just turning into a joke. See, this is where I get frustrated because how are you going to stop the game for targeting? Which I know DeBoer's probably pissed because he wanted. I just. Just bizarre proceedings here. Ugh. Makes it rough with no timeouts. That's the problem. You can't. 23 seconds left. You got about 2 plays. Yep, that's a touchdown. Bama ties it up. All right, Bama kicking the extra points. Yeah, that's a good touchdown pass by Ty Simpson. Good operation there. All right. I would say Vandy is going to kneel it, get out of the half, and then we'll pause for halftime, and then we'll be back after that. All right, Diego and them are in victory. All right, there you have it. That is the first half, folks. We will be back in a few. What up? What up? What up? We're back. Like we never left. Had to run an errand. Beard combed up. See what Alabama can do. Oh, with the hurdle. Hits him with the hurdle. Florida settling for a field goal. (22-7). Oh yeah. Um. How do I want to do this? Uh-oh, Simpson going deep to Ryan Williams. That's a problem. Interesting. But yeah, appreciate everybody. Also, if we can do me a big favor, hit that like and subscribe button. That also helps a ton. Um, all right. Get that posted. So Alabama in the low red here. All right, there's that. So we'll see how this works out. Ty Simpson going in motion. Direct snap doesn't really pan out. I think like they were hoping. All right. 80 got to give me a better blocking effort on that one. Alabama lining up for a field goal. 10 yards closer. And it's money. Alabama takes the lead. Alabama taking the lead. Pavia knows what he needs. Penn State has stormed back. So there is that. Vampire nuggets. Burger King will do anything for Halloween. So Penn State got a scoop and score. Oh. Wow. I can't believe they didn't get PI on that one. What's it going to be? Commercial break. Also, if you guys want to do me a big favor, hit that like and subscribe button on the podcast feed. That helps a ton. Appreciate everybody who's hanging out this evening. I don't know. 22-7. What's it going to be, Texas? All right, we're getting ready for kickoff. Oof. UCLA is going to go up 34, 21, 255 in the third. I can't believe UCLA is going to get the fired coach bump. Those are some hard yards for Diego. Hard yards. Here we go. Message board geniuses. There goes that man Sowers. Message board genius, courtesy of Horns 247. We're gonna read a little bit of that. This is all overrated and overhyped, just like Sark. He pulled a Sark. They are talking about Texas being down 22-7. I know, but I guess I'll read that whenever we have a commercial. Vanderbilt punt. This isn't good. Here's another one. Sark ain't it. His biggest issue is keeping two semi-retired coordinators in Kyle Flood and Jeff Banks. Neither bring anything good to the table. Ugh. This team is a joke. So fire Sark starting. Arch ain't it way overhyped. Yeah. All right, commercial break. Mm. Mm-hmm. Just looking at some. Hey, Texas is on the board. So what is this about? So it says Indianapolis police say they have arrested the analyst. Is that right? Hold on, everybody. I will be right. Sorry about that, everybody. Ooh, just a Red Bull. I will have to say this Mark Sanchez thing is getting bizarre. UT Martin loses today. Ty Simpson's dad takes an L. 14-22. Ty, if Bama could score a touchdown here, that oh yeah, I forgot about this. There's probably a lot of excrement talking going on in the Texas game because DJ Lagway is from Texas. All right, Simpson dials it up. All right. Just looking at some other scores around the college football. Michigan gets a win. Still holds true with Purdue and Taylor Swift. Every time Taylor Swift drops an album that week that Purdue plays, they are 0-9 now. Ooh. Better get out of there. Better get rid of it. Oh, no. They have not blown that dead. Have to see if he was down or not. I would say he's down. Dave, you think that was a fumble? And Florida just scored a touchdown. That's kind of where we're at. Yeah, because I don't know. Are they going to count that forearm as him being down? Oh boy, there are a lot of fans dressed as empty seats at SMU. Yikes. We are that's where we're at currently. This will be very, very devastating. So Alabama gets it. Wrong again, story of my life. I just wasn't sure on how they counted that forearm. But either way you could make an argument. Also, Dave, are you watching any of this Penn State absolute debacle? I know you're probably happy. I thought it was the worst first half. I thought it was worse the first time. Yeah. Um Knee. Getting a little testy out there. The Florida defense looks like Notre Dame's probably going to move to. They're in the fourth quarter, up 2 scores and driving. Um, I was listening to the radio. Wrist, sorry. Oh, you're all good, man. Dave, I'm assuming you watched all of the Michigan game today, right? Mm. Oh man, I will have to say Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson. I don't know what game you currently got on, Dave, but Ty Simpson's been balling the last couple of weeks. Ooh, that's not good for Simpson. Alabama could use a touchdown here. Nobody was open. Oh, oh yeah, you were getting PI'd there, my friend. Yep, getting a little better every game. Yeah, I think this narrative of Vandy being bad is dead. Ooh, Sparty in the end zone. Sparty getting frisky at Memorial Stadium. Also, I would like to. Fourth down, but they're getting it done here. Also, shout out to everybody watching on Twitter as well. Appreciate you. Also, Alabama. I'm just saying that ain't the answer, fellas. What time does? Oh yeah, Texags. Mm, who was that? Leonard Moore. Yeah. Colorado TCU gonna lock horns tonight and return to the scene of the crime. Mm. Oh yeah, Ohio State plays tonight as well. Well, Penn State's got it within 1 score. Mm. ESPN says we got a game. Um, Just reading some other stuff. This Mark Sanchez story is really weird. I don't know if I completely understand it because I read this morning that ESPN reported that he got stabbed, and then now, like 15 minutes ago, they've reported that he's been arrested by Indianapolis police. It's just a bizarre deal. What is this? Oh, wow. They're remaking Naked Gun, huh? Guess I didn't realize that. Also, if you could do me the biggest favor, if you're watching on the Twitter box or the YouTubes, hit that like and subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it helps me. Nico is eating Jim Knowles alive. This is, yeah, I would say it's probably about done up there in the bend. Oh, Arch running for his life. Mm. Wasn't Matt Liner and Madison? Yeah, I think he was. I didn't watch Big Noon today. Mm. They better hope Nico can keep getting the first downs, or they might be in trouble. Mm, well, wow, that's a wild message board post. What is this one? This is WED Wardham Eagle, Auburn Sports. The title of the thread is why doesn't Auburn slash Auburn coaches cheat like our rivals do? It is tough times on the plains. Texas, more Texas stuff. This team sucks. Soft as toilet paper, just like our head coach. Yikes. Marcus Freeman has taken off his headset. He is pissed about something. I did not see what he is mad about. Oh, Notre Dame's got 10 penalties today. Yeah, he's I'd say Pavia. Look at Diego. This guy is operational. The SMU offensive line looks like they're over it. Here's another one. Blank, a bunch of stars, so catches the profanity. Toilet paper soft. Toilet paper soft. A bunch of cucks getting bullied by any team with a purpose. Yeah. 7 wins Sark is the name of this one. End of the third quarter. Marcus is pissed about something. They just pick Arch off in the Florida game. Yep. What is this? Is this an Olive Garden commercial? Actually, Ann Arbor, how did he get to Indy and get arrested? I guess it must have happened last night or tonight or the early this morning. I don't know. Even though I live here, I'll have to make a phone call. I got a buddy who lives in Indy. Inside the 40 acres. Title of the thread is Back to the We Suck Until We Don't days. Never thought we'd be back here anytime. Yeah, it's on Dave, it's on Schefter's Twitter, to be honest with you. Adam Schefter has been tweeting about it. Unless I'm getting completely duped, but what do we have here? Yo. Man, UCLA is probably gonna. Penn State people talking about Jerry Sandusky on Lions 247 Fight on State. What is his name? DMR 221 PSU. I blame Stars Sandusky. We haven't been in OSU's shoes being contenders every year. If not for that, Stars. Well, I can tell you, if who is this kid? Same age as me. Former UCLA. Oh, it's Neuheisel's kid. Hey, more power to him. Well, that changed in a hurry. Okay. I wonder if his son's a dick too. Did Nico just score? There is nobody at this UCLA game. There is nobody there. Okay, here is the statement. This is update 1. After further investigation in the following conclusion with the Marion County Prosecutor's Office, IMPD arrested 38-year-old Mark Sanchez for his alleged role in an incident. Sanchez was, oh no, that's a big play. But it says Sanchez was arrested. 38-year-old Mark Sanchez for his alleged incident. Sanchez was arrested at the hospital for battery with injury, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle. Parties have been identified. No further individuals are being sought by detectives. Sanchez is still in the hospital and has been booked into the adult detention center. Oh no, Diego throws a pick. There it goes. That might be it. Unless they can get the ball back, that might be it. The Marion County's prosecutor's office will make the final charging decision and arrest. I'm just trying to read this. Yes, Nico is having a day. Well, that changed in a hurry. What is this? It says somebody posted a picture that getting arrested for being stabbed is kind of a crime. It's kind of a butt fumble of a crime. Looks like another pole spot for the team in LA. Yeah. All right. Here's where it's just really tough watching NIL commercials and they just have highlights of Arch just slinging the rock and they are getting owned. I just think it's interesting. UCLA has there is still space in the parking lot. Just unbelievable. $10-1 going into last weekend. Yeah. That's got to be a cool moment for, I mean, a lot of people can say what they want about Rick Neuheisel, but 42-28. An 0-4 UCLA team is going to I don't know. I guess if it's just me, I can't get into the those like the 911 series. It's just like not my thing. Realistically, a touchdown ends it for Alabama. I don't think Vandy can come back being down 13. 13 with under 10 minutes. But I will say that Vandy did. They're playing their ass off. That's the thing. Broadcast TV is dead to me. Those shows aren't good anymore. Yes, I will agree with you there. Um, Arch Manning 6 of 9 for 107 in the second half. Arch Manning 6 of 12 for 63 yards in the first half. So Texas has put up 14 points. They are currently down 29-14. What an RPO. Michigan State, Aiden Childs. What you gonna do, Rayola? Drew Aller trying to engineer some type of comeback. Mm. Um. All right. Mm-mm-mm. I'm not shocked by the result that's going on in South Bend. This is an interesting. This is an interesting block of games going on right now. Mm-mm. Ooh. Oh no, ball's out. I think Boise's got it. Oh, and that's a backbreaker on the drive. So realistically, if Penn State scores in the next couple of minutes, UCLA will need to get 2 first downs and the game's over. Maybe 2 first downs. All right, where are we at on the Arch picked again? Jeez. Uh. Okay, so touchdown Penn State. So there's about 4 minutes left in that. All right, here we go. So there's 411. 411. Penn State down a score. All right. I will say that this has been it's been a good game, Alabama Vandy. Ty Simpson running, get rid of it. Oh, what a play, Ty Simpson. Took a little hit on the end of it. I would expect this to be the Jam Miller drive. Notre Dame up 28-7. Oh yeah, Texas Tech and Houston tonight. That was a hell of a throw by Rayola. For as much as shit I give him, that was a hell of a throw, especially on the run too. Mm. Hold on one second, everybody. All right, here we go. All right, UCLA, can you get 3 first downs? If you get 3 first downs, you win. How much of it do we got? Here we go. That's the difference right there. Um, all right, Nebraska knots it up. Oh, wow. Ooh, what book is that? All right. Can Vandy get a stop? Can UCLA get some first downs? Penn State is not using their timeouts. They have 4 clock stoppages. I think really 2 first downs can probably you can salt the game away. All right. First down, Kalen Proctor. Wow. Yeah, that's a mountain of a human being. Just giving it to your left tackle in short yardage. No, that is not a first down. 4th and 1. I like it. Jeez, why? 2-minute timeout, they get it back. That was dumb. I don't know what. I know I'm probably complaining, and everybody will say, "What are you? Why are you complaining?" Well, why would you run a quarterback sneak and not have the quarterback behind closer to the line of scrimmage? But yeah, we're gonna start him 5 yards in the backfield, and hopefully we can get like what the hell is that? But I'm not just picking on UCLA to pick on UCLA. I'm just saying in general, why would you do that? It's just dumb. If you're gonna QB sneak it, just push. Interesting. Jeff Lebby this year has won double the games he won last year. Huh. Is Mercedes a partner with the SEC? Oh yeah, they probably are because the luxury vehicle of the SEC. Rhett Lashley is pissed at SMU. Dun-dun. Oh, there it is. How's everybody doing out there tonight? It's commercial break. False start. The problem is Penn State needs a touchdown. All right. Oh, Ryan Williams, you got to hang on to that one, bruh. Got to hang on to that one, bruh. Drew Allar. Penn State's got 3 timeouts. And they pick up the first down. All the talk. The fire Billy Napier. Quiet as church mouses today. So Vandy is down 9. 4 minutes left, 2 timeouts. Tough road to toe here, fellas. Oh. Because see what makes the Penn State thing, what makes this Penn State thing very unlikable is that when it comes down to it here for the Nittany Lions, you're in the low red zone right now. You need a touchdown, and you're at a minute 20. So, and it's third down. So they get some yards there. It's fourth down. Here we go. Fourth and 2. UCLA calls timeout. So ends the suspense there. Clark Lee very, very upset. Kid made a bad decision. Can they pick Arch off for the third time today? Oh, wow. They almost did. And Clark Lee's over there coaching him. You know, the kid made a mistake. It was a costly penalty. And Clark Lee, you know, ripped into him as a coach should. You made a bonehead play. Is that it for Penn State? You run a Drew Aller keep. Holy shit, Kotelnicki. Wow. UCLA is going to win. James Franklin just says, we ran that play. Are you kidding me? Kotelnicki's probably getting left at the tarmac. But no, the kid was over there kind of crashing out, and a lot of people were over there talking to the kid on the Vanderbilt sideline, and Clarkley went over there again and addressed him, and probably saying, "Hey, look, we need you." That's the big thing. I they see the coaches, especially in college football. They'll be giving a kid an earful. Hey, Arch is in the end zone, or no, not Arch in the end zone, but Texas is on the board. But they'll be giving a kid an earful, but they don't show the coach going back and talking to the kid and saying, "Hey, I just ripped your I just chewed your ass, but here is the reason why I chewed your ass." But, they don't see that. Oh, Pavia. Oh. What is that? 4th down? I mean, it stands to reason. I mean, Vandy came into Tuscaloosa and gave you everything you wanted. They gave you all you could handle, pretty much. But I will say, on the Alabama front, I don't think I would be getting overzealous about this one today, fellas. I'm just saying. And then we move on to the big matchup tonight. Florida State, Miami. What does Vandy got? What a catch. Are they saying that hit the ground? I don't think that hit the ground. I thought he caught it. Notre Dame is going to be victorious. They are. I can't believe they called a. What was that? A Drew Aller run on 4th down. Oh, no, he didn't catch it. That is a drop, my friend. So what do we have here? So we have a punt, and that you touched it. What are you doing, Verdell Brown the third? So you cover your punt inside on the 4-yard line. Holy. I think DeBoer tried to tell him it was incomplete before they had to review it. So yeah, there's that. UCLA punts. Or no, they don't punt. Just takes a safety. I don't know. UCLA looks like they're having a lot of fun. hate to say it at the demise of Deshaun Foster, but they're probably going to get their biggest program win in, I don't know, probably 5 to 10 years, and no one is there to see it. There are no students there, and it's rough because they have the big UCLA spelled out in the end zone covering seats. What does Lagway in Florida need? They need 2 first downs, or I think a first down and it's over. So there is that. I am sure DeBoer is just like, I want this over. So Penn State's got 12 seconds to go 30 some odd yards. How far can you throw it, Mr. Aller? That would be a very bad day. Ugh. Man, I am sleepy. All right, Pavia. Is that a forward pass? Is the question. Pavia goes deep. Penn State, 8 seconds left. Aller out of bounds. One more play. Can they storm the field at UCLA? Is there enough students there to storm the field? That's the question. All right, Pavia gets a first down. Lateral game. Aller, that's it. Back to back. They're carrying Jerry Neuheisel off the field. There is no one at that game. Huh. What a win for UCLA. They Gatorated Jerry Neuheisel. What a way. That is. That's just tough on the James Franklin end of it. But yeah, I'm looking at that, watching the ending here. Nebraska getting squirrely on a punt. Oh no! Flag on the play. That's probably coming back. So it's third down for the Gators. Was that a house call? I don't think the people realized there was a flag just yet. Do you think I'm seeing some of the college countdown? Do you think Ryan Day and PJ Fleck are talking about rowing the boat? That is the question. Louisville, Virginia tied. That's a hell of a way to get a win. Joshua Perry wearing the red blazer. 3rd and 3 for the Gators. UCLA fought hard, and they beat Penn State. They beat them. They're out there doing snow angels and the confetti. Oh, Pavia sacked. Hold on 1 sec. Okie doke, we're back. Oh yeah. So 4th and 4, Texas is going to get a crack at it. They're going to get the ball back with Pavia picked. Oh, he dropped it. That'd have been ball game. That would have been match set point. Is what that would have been. All right. Nope, that's it. I think that's the ball game. There is a lot of stuff being talked. Yeah, that's a good story for um the new Heisel family. Got to build the box. So basically, um, huh. Ooh, go into an empty Rose Bowl and get a win over UCLA. Penn State lost. Fire everybody. Pay the buyout now. Do not pay the buyout. Tell him to sue and fight as long as you can. Um, this is for the first time since 1985. Manziel offering some words to Diego. Um, familiar with the series? Oh, it's Mark. They're talking about Mark Richt, Jimbo Fisher. Um, but anyway, for the first time since 1985, an 0-4 team will be a top 10 opponent. UCLA stuns Penn State. Ross Dillinger writes. Um, lots of talk outside of Doak Campbell about Carson Beck's personal life, and I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm sure the Florida State folks are being kind and being kind. I'm sure they are. Warren Sapp's pregame tradition kicking over pylons. Okay. All right. What do we have here? Oh, Arch. Yeah, forgot Florida. They are killing. Was that a pick? Was that a pick of Arch? I will say, no, he didn't catch it. I will say that DeBoer looks like he definitely looks like he has an upset stomach all the time. I'm wondering if you're James Franklin, do you go to if Arkansas calls and offers you the job, do you go? 9-0 under DeBoer. Is that it? Texas is saying there's a second on the clock. Ooh wee. Blue Jays crushing. Oh, Alabama scores. Yeah. You had to expect that was coming. had to expect that was coming. There's a lot of people that if they took Alabama and the points, there's some happy campers with that. Yep, they called it. That's it. The Gators beat Sark and Ty Simpson coming out victorious. A lot of players know each other probably from the recruiting circle. But where is the Fire Billy crowd? Fire him. So what? Okay, I gotta get the other TV in order. Penn State was a 25.5 point favorite. Yikes. No, that's not what I wanted. We're about all right, that's it. That's a final. You gotta build a multi-view with no games yet because Alabama is over early. Alabama being over early, that helps. Texas falls. So yeah, there's that. Waiting on the games to turn over. That's the one thing that stinks about streaming is that when you use the multi-view, it doesn't turn the games over as quick as you would like. It was a good win by Alabama today. Preseason number 1 Texas, preseason number 2 Penn State, and Clemson via Pete Nakos are 8-7. PJ Fleck was a grad assistant. He is a strange ranger. I ain't gonna lie to you there. That is Jerry Neuheisel gets a victory today. It's a good one for a young coach. That's fascinating. Wow. So we're just waiting around. I'm just kind of screwing around until these games turn over. Because this deal on ABC should go straight to Miami. Because it'll roll right into Miami, Florida State. So there's that. Holy cow, they're 34 minutes. Wow. Oh yeah, where's this? We'll see. See how this shakes out. Texas Tech and Houston already underway. All right, we'll get that done. See where we shake out on this deal. I guess since I got some time, I guess we'll go ahead and end the stream there. I appreciate everybody watching. If you can do me a big favor, hit that like and subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. We are going to roll over to the Florida State Miami stream, probably open the phone lines. And there is that. But I will catch you guys later.